Fluent Fox Podcast.
Learn English by listening.
You know, like a lot of us, I've definitely started January with these huge resolutions.
Oh, yeah. Been there.
Right. Only to find, by February, they've kind of fizzled out. But what if the secret wasn't really about willpower? What if it was something much, much simpler? So today, we're doing a deep dive into micro habits. It's this idea that, honestly, tiny, consistent actions can lead to massive change.
Really massive.
Our source material, The Power of Micro Habits, it's just full of fascinating insights.
Yeah?
We're going to try and distill the key stuff for you, give you a real shortcut to understanding how this works.
Yeah, absolutely.
Our mission here is basically to give you the knowledge to maybe use these tiny shifts yourself.
Yeah.
Ever felt just totally overwhelmed by a big goal?
I think everyone has, right?
Exactly. Well, here's where it gets really interesting. What exactly are these micro habits?
Well, the sources really stress that they're not just, small things. It's more strategic than that. It's about deliberately making positive actions easier to start.
Okay. Easier how?
By making them tiny. Really microscopic actions you do often, like maybe every day. They're designed to be so simple, so easy, that they kind of bypass that inertia we all feel when faced with something big.
Right, that feeling of, I don't have the energy for this.
Exactly. So activation energy, that's a great way you put it earlier. Beyond just being small, what really defines them?
Yeah, what makes it a micro habit, not just some random small task?
Okay, fundamentally, they have to be so small that starting them takes almost zero effort. Like, no real time, no real willpower needed.
No friction.
Precisely. Remove the friction, and because it's effortless to start, you succeed pretty much every time. And that success, even a tiny one, it feels good, right?
That's definitely.
That gives you a little dopamine hit. Your brain likes that, so it starts creating this positive feedback loop. It actually starts to rewire things slightly, reinforcing that behavior.
Interesting. So it's brain chemistry, too.
It is. And over time, doing these super easy things consistently, they just become normal, part of your routine, like brushing your teeth. You don't really think about it.
It becomes automatic.
Yeah, and even part of who you are. You're not just trying to be tidy, you are tidy because you always put that cup away. It shifts your identity a bit.
Wow, okay. Identity shift.
Yeah.
That's deeper than just it's easy and feels good.
It really is. The core idea, though, is making it so small, it's almost like impossible to say no to doing it. If it feels hard, you might skip it. If it's ridiculously easy, you'll probably just do it.
So consistency becomes the default.
That's the goal. Consistency is absolutely key.
Okay, let's unpack this with an example. How did these tiny things bring big changes? The sources use reading, right?
Yes, a classic one. So the big goal might be read a whole book every week.
Which sounds great, but for most people, that's a lot. Pretty daunting.
Totally. But the micro habit version, just read one page every day.
One page. That's it. That could take, what, a minute? Less.
Exactly. Maybe only a minute. But think about the impact. One page a day. That's 30 pages in a month.
Okay.
Over a whole year, that's 365 pages. That's easily a full book, often more than one, maybe 2 or 3 decent-sized books.
All from just one page a day. Wow.
It shows how those small, consistent bits, the ones we usually ignore, they really add up. They compound.
Yeah, you barely notice the effort, but the result grows. The sources also mention drinking water, right? Another simple one.
The common goal is, say, drink 8 glasses of water a day.
Which, again, can feel like a chore. Easy to forget when you're dizzy.
Right. But the micro habit, just drink 1 small glass of water right after you wake up.
But for anything else.
Yeah, just 1 glass. Super simple, connects to an existing routine waking up. It starts the day with a tiny win for hydration.
Okay, I see how that works. Lowering the bar makes it happen. Our sources shared some incredible real-world applications, too, things that really show the power of these tiny shifts in daily life.
They did, yeah. Really practical stuff.
Let's start with the 1-minute cleanup. This tackles that thing where your place just gets gradually messier, right? And it causes stress.
Oh, definitely. The slow creep of clutter.
Yeah. And then you face this huge cleanup job on the weekend. So the micro habit is just spend 1 minute tidying up, like whenever you leave a room or maybe before bed.
And importantly, that minute isn't about, scrubbing floors. It's tiny actions. Pick up one thing, maybe two, put it away.
Like a stray sock or
straighten a pillow, put a cup in the sink. That's it. Super quick.
and the result.
The sources say it's pretty remarkable. Your home just stays neater looking. You avoid that big, overwhelming mess building up.
Less weekend dread.
Totally. And it subtly reduces that background stress, that mental clutter. You feel calmer, happier, less worried about the state of things.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay, then there's the 1-sentence journal. I like the idea of journaling, but honestly, sitting down to write a whole entry can feel like homework sometimes.
It can feel like a big task, yeah. So this micro habit completely bypasses that. You just write one single sentence every evening.
1 sentence about what?
Just think about your day for a moment. What was one good thing? How did you feel? Did you learn something interesting? And just write one sentence about it.
So like, today I had a nice walk in the park and saw beautiful flowers.
Exactly. Or I learned a new English word today. Serendipity. Simple as that.
And the benefits.
Well, multiple things. You consciously remember good moments, which boosts gratitude and positivity. You get tiny bits of writing practice. And you build this small, effortless record of your life over time. Low pressure, high reward.
A gentle way to check in with yourself. I like that. Another one, the 1-minute stretch. I think many of us can relate to feeling stiff, especially sitting at a desk all day.
Oh, absolutely. Desk stiffness is real.
And starting a proper exercise routine can feel like climbing a mountain sometimes. So this micro habit is just stretch for 1 minute every morning.
Yep. Right after you wake up. Again, tied to an existing habit. And the movements are really simple.
Like what?
Just, stretch your arms up high, maybe try to touch your toes gently, turn your head side to side. Basic stuff.
Not a full workout.
Not at all. But that tiny bit of movement makes a big difference. Your body feels less stiff. You feel a little more ready for the day. It's a gentle way to start moving.
And because it's only 1 minute.
You almost always do it. It's never skipped. And that little success, that small step towards health, it builds confidence, makes you feel like, hey, I can do healthy things, which might encourage more later.
That feeling of success seems really key. Okay, now one specifically, maybe for you, the listener, especially learning English as a goal, it can feel overwhelming, right? So many words.
It really can. Vocabulary seems endless sometimes.
So the micro habit here is learn just one new English word every day.
One word. That's it. And the process described is really smart.
How does it work?
You hear or read a new word maybe from this deep dive or a book or a movie. You write it down, look up what it means, and then, crucially, try to use it in one sentence yourself that day.
Okay, give me an example.
Let's say you learn the word grateful, meaning feeling or showing thanks. You find that out. Then later you might think or say, I'm grateful for this warm cup of tea today.
Ah, so you actively use it.
Yes, that application helps cement it. And think about the accumulation. After a month, that's 30 new words you actually understand and have tried using. After a year, 365 new words.
That really adds up.
It's powerful. Consistency, again, is just so key for learning anything, especially language.
Absolutely. Okay, one last example. The one deep breath. Life gets busy, stressful. We all feel that pressure sometimes.
Definitely. Stress is pretty universal.
So this micro habit is incredibly simple. Just take one slow, deep breath whenever you feel worried or stressed out.
One breath. How's that done effectively?
The sources say you just pause for a few seconds, breathe in slowly through your nose, really let your stomach fill with air.
Like a belly breath.
Exactly. And then breathe out slowly through your mouth just once.
And the effect. It's described as like hitting a small reset button for your mind. It apparently calms your nervous system down really quickly, gives you a pause, lets you think a bit more clearly.
Brings you back to the present moment.
Right. It helps manage that immediate stress response and just cultivates a bit more peace throughout the day. A tiny tool, but a powerful one.
Okay, so putting this all together, what's the big takeaway for you listening? What does this all mean?
Well, I think it means there's just immense power, really, in things that seem insignificant, things we usually dismiss.
Yeah, we focus on the giant leaps and forget the small steps.
Exactly. Micro habits aren't about forcing change through sheer willpower, which often fails us. It's more about clever design. Designing your life so consistency and ease are built in.
Which leads to those profound, lasting changes almost sneakily.
Almost, yeah. And what's truly fascinating here is how you can apply this thinking to pretty much any area you want to grow in.
Knowledge, well-being, skills.
Anything, really. Personal growth, routines. It's a universal framework, which raises an important question, doesn't it?
It does. So here's something to think about. Imagine the cumulative impact on your life.
Yeah.
What could happen if you committed to just one single micro habit? Something truly impossible to say no to for the next year.
Just one tiny thing done consistently.
What transformation might you actually witness in yourself? What new identity might start to emerge? Something to ponder. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive.